All right, guys, head to game 3 here for SCCC. This is where they want to be. They're up 2 on their way to the North American Finals. Star with their backs to the wall, making some lineup changes.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So let's talk about SCCC real quick. Starting on the North spawn with Ohio, Yamato, Worcester, Des Moines, Stalingrad. I'm actually a little surprised to see that, basically after watching the abuse they gave the Star Stalingrad in the first game. Fronting them, Kleber, Z52, and double gearing. Zath, talk to me about the Star lineup.
Well, they dropped the Z52, which is very interesting.
It is interesting.
They've got double Yamato and then quadruple Des Moines. We talked yesterday about how Des Moines is such a solid pick of a cruiser. If you're not sure, just add Des Moines. We've got double gearing. Nascimento is back into gearing now. We saw him do some really good things on this particular map even. And then we've got a Marceau to finish.
Now, one thing you'll notice, Zath, Star has made up. We talked earlier about the fact they've been running the Venezia. They've been running other cruisers without radar. They have not made that mistake this time. Every cruiser in the game packing radar, SCCC bringing a destroyer advantage. And yet, on the back of the Stalingrad, they're actually not that far behind in total team HP.
No.
Well, it's going to be Marceau versus Z52 in the B cap here very quickly. As both teams.
I feel like we saw this before.
We did, actually. We did see a little bit of this yesterday. Both teams opting for a fairly even split. The main difference, well, no, you got 4 going to each cap, so it really is a 4-1-4 split, more or less. Each team sending a lone ship to the middle of the board. Each team sending 4 to the caps on the flanks.
Yep. Now it's interesting to see. Look at Kampfer's positioning in the Yamato. Look how deep he's going.
Yeah. Now I think
I don't.
We saw yesterday Star play this map and they set this C flank up for a kite, right? You had a camp. You had the Shima, the Venezia, and the Yamato over here, just like we saw earlier. That little trio that they had been using to kite. I am a little surprised to see him playing this far back off the cap at the moment.
That's what I mean. I just feel like I'd like to see his guns be more present. And so far back, I mean, I don't know.
Fuzzball's going to be working the top end of B here momentarily. Doesn't look like he has his Hydro up yet. Doesn't really need it. They seem to have a pretty good idea where the Marceau is as blind fire from the Yamato comes in. Nope. They don't actually see the Marceau, but they know where he is. The Yamato shells tell us they know exactly what corner he's sitting on. Yamamoto's Kleber rushing into A, picking it up, as now Nascimento going to smoke his comrades up over here onto the south end of the cap.
Meanwhile, we see the same thing happening over south of C-Cap. So we see dual death snails going on here with 2 Des Moines in each. That's deadly.
That's not something you're excited to see for your destroyer, that's for bloody sure. Despite picking up the A cap, Star's going to surrender the B cap as well very quickly here. The Marceau kind of blindly fishing. He has no idea where Fuzzballs is. He's just shooting randomly into the water.
That also tells him that nobody can see him either.
That's also true.
Is Lord Lauren going to take a torp? Nah, he'll be fine.
Nascimento's going to take a torp, though, Zath. Wait, what?
Desync is a thing.
Oh, my God. What in the hell? Amazing. What in the hell? They catch eyes of Dev Gogo's Des Moines. Oh, good hit. That's got to be the Yamato saying hello. Dev Gogo getting pushed way back here early. Everett now trying to smoke him and cover his retreat.
Yeah, both Star Des Moines trying to pounce on this. Here comes another Yamato salvo.
Well,
will they connect?
And the Worcester over on the 9 line getting beat up a little early as well. Nothing out of that Yami salvo, though.
No,
Over
I
at
hit
A.
the brakes. They flew right by. I got references too, buddy.
I know you do. I know. Lord, we've been doing this plenty long enough. We both know that, don't we? Now, Captain Benevolence, I believe he was. Let's see. He was radared. Yeah. Okay. The radar expired. So Star's going to pick up C here. It looks like, unless Dark Angel gets a blind reset, which he does.
He does.
A couple actually.
Hmm. That's the problem. When you get radared in the exact corner, you have no maneuverability.
Yeah, makes it difficult. I see Minto now angling into the A cap, but once again, Everett with the torpedo salvo. It's like he knows where this guy's going to be. Nascimento's peeling out, adjusting his speed. Still takes one in the bow. I thought he was actually going to dodge it. I think he made that maneuver a little too late, Zath.
Hmm. Those gearing torps, man, they're low detect.
I know. And now if he's not careful, he's going to be Kleber food. Because Yamamoto's lurking on the far side of the cap.
Yep. Now look at this mistake here. We've got two Des Moines facing opposite directions. No, they're facing the same way. I'm sorry. Needle class is just reversing.
They're both bow out.
Right.
Nascimento is going to be able to bag A. There we go.
And just after that, he's detected now by the Kleber.
Somehow he's getting radar or spotted. Was he radared? Okay. Somehow he got lit briefly.
That follow-up fire. Wow.
Yep.
They don't let go.
No, they don't.
Which is what you would expect to see happening from from top-tier teams.
6.5 minutes gone. It's been a much closer game here than previously. Both teams ticking up a cap now, but SCCC on a 200-point lead.
Now look at this play now. They're rotating the Des Moines and the Marceau at Fuzzballs. Fuzzballs is caught.
Yeah. I like this. They needed to bring a radar over here, I think, to push Fuzzballs out of this cap. The smoke might be a bit of a mistake because it does give them the ability to let X100 start shooting, but at the same time, he's well out of radar range now.
Yeah, well, he does lose that spotting from first team.
Mm-hmm. Fuzzballs pushed off of A. Nascimento having bagged... Sorry, pushed off of B. Nascimento bagging A. SCCC now reorganizing their destroyer order of battle a bit, it seems.
Yoda might take a torp in the butt. Yeah, he's going to.
Indeed.
Nascimento trying to cover their withdrawal now with smoke. Love it.
I'm not sure I like Flores' position, Zath. I think he's kind of tasting Des Moines, right? He got a taste of the Des Moines earlier with that salvo that he slapped Dev Gogo around, and so he wants another one. But as long as Everett's gearing is lurking nearby, it's not going to happen.
What he needs is a spotter plane up, he needs some luck, and he needs Devil Gogo to start shooting. Meanwhile, Guiguito just, I think, took a hit from Spankly Bitses, Ohio, and is realizing he doesn't want a piece of this anymore.
You think so?
I'm really surprised that they didn't just push all the way into B.
I am too.
On the account of Guiguito's radar.
There's plenty of good island cover in there. Now, admittedly, you'd be dealing with the Kleber potentially rushing you at some point.
How about the fact you're almost halfway through the battle, no kills yet?
Indeed. Much calmer game in that regard. 9 minutes played. SCCC again on a 200-ish point lead and growing because they have since picked up the C cap. The Star Destroyers have simply not traded their health very well in this or any other game. Unfortunately, Fuzzballs once again with the torpedo salvo. It's like he knows where the Des Moines is going to be. These guys are just they're using RPF to just brutal effect. Ooh, good hit on Dark Angel. Where did that come from? Take a torp? No.
I was just gonna say, Devil Gogo just took a torp north of A.
That's what I saw. I saw somebody blink down. That's who it was. My apologies.
It's hard when you see that bar drop. You just
Yeah.
go, "Oh, who was that?"
Who was that?
Fuzzballs
But you see,
taking some hits.
yeah, but you see it
Yamamoto
again.
now,
You
too.
see it again there. X100, giving up a bunch of HP. They've pushed Yamamoto back, but I mean, eh.
Mm-hmm.
Buzzballs with the Hydro now. Going to try and smoke creep up on X100 and push him out of the cap. Going to manage to do it.
Absolutely.
I feel like this A stall is part of Star's problem right now, Zath. They've got all this force over here. They own the cap. They don't need these many ships over here anymore.
Mm.
It's obvious that SCCC is not really in a position or has the desire to push this cap. So take Fiota or Nito, one of those Des Moines, and rotate it into the mid.
Meanwhile, there is a Stalingrad radar going up at A. Captain Benevolent Fair is detected. Battleship Difference is now being smoked up, and a Death Snail just barely dodges some torps.
The enemy is about to win.
X100 still under fire. He's definitely within Hydro range of Fuzzballs, and there's no need to sit within Hydro range of that if that Hydro is in fact up.
I guess they feel like they've got to try and protect the B cap, keep him off of it. I'm not sure. It looks like the Hydro might be down. They cannot see X100 anymore.
Yeah, he was on radar for a little bit, but
they were. Let's see. They're kind of creeping the Des Moines up as well. That's Gyugito.
Star realizing they need to get another cap, I think, in order to make
make
something happen.
It just feels like they should have come to that realization about 2 minutes ago because SCCC is about to cross over 800 points. Now, they're on all the caps now. Marceau's, well, they were. Marceau just ducks out of the cap yet again.
Yep. I would like to see them being a little bit more Star being a little bit more aggressive with their use of the Des Moines. Earlier, they had a good opportunity. They didn't take it. This is another good opportunity. They're also not taking it. And I think they're not because of Marin and Spankly Bits' battleship positioning. They're both in a position to punish Guiguito if he goes into B cap. But I kind of feel like they need to make a play now. They have to try something.
I feel like it's past time for them to make a play. For the moment, 8 minutes to play. Star owning A and C, ticking up both caps. B being held in place. B going nowhere. So SCCC's cap gains are frozen, as now they're getting back onto the C cap.
Yeah, Camphor now starting to move aggressively with his Yamato. I don't know that I like this decision. He gets a decent hit, I guess, on Dark Angel Stalingrad, but he's coming under combined fire from Wooster and even Gearing, and there's torpedoes coming in. This to me just feels like a big mistake.
Yeah, the Wooster is what really messes that up, right? The gearing fire you can sustain for a while, but the Wooster shells are what's really going to cause you problems.
Star 100 taking some hits. He's possibly going to go down here. Yeah, Moto finally getting a good angle on him. I think Fuzz's Hydro is back up again.
Yep.
That's going to enable them to keep shooting him.
They just sat there too long. Now, Star has managed to narrow the gap, but they're about to lose one of their battleships. It looks like Camphor's going to go out. Yep, he's going out right here.
There it is.
First kill of the game. It took us almost 14 minutes, but SCCC bags one of Star's battleships. That pretty much destroys their ability to hold this position at sea. And now next 100 is going to be the next thing on the menu. He's got Ohio shells coming in. He dodges those, but between Fuzzballs and the Kleber, he's going to go out.
Oh, yeah. And you can see an attempt here by Benevolent Fair to save his comrade. It's just not going to come quickly enough.
It's not going to happen. X100 does manage to dodge a couple of those shells, but not enough of them.
No.
And
now Benevolent Fair's like, what do I do now?
Now what do I do? Yep, he's locked up on Hydro. Now what do you do? The Ohio knows you're there. The whole team knows you're there. Dark Angel bags the Des Moines. And just like that, SCCC is up once again, up 3 ships and seconds from victory. Zath, I don't think SCCC's lost a ship this entire match.
Nope, they have not.
That is stunning.
And one of my viewers was actually saying that there's that SCCC has not lost a game yet in King of the Sea this season.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and look. They might be right. Well, they certainly didn't lose a game in this match, sweeping Star out of the North American semifinals and securing their berth in the finals match in a little while. Well played to both teams. SCCC with the victory.